Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. Here today to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today we're talking about Mercury retrograde lessons and what you need to release under this full moon in Pisces tomorrow. If you'd like to book a personal reading more aligned with your own story, all my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. All right, so let's just jump right into it, see what we've got. We're halfway through the zodiac. Aquarius, Mercury retrograde. It's cute. Oh, we got 3. All right. All right, then we have come to the edge in the upright, deep knowing in the reverse, and between worlds in the reverse. Okay, so come to the edge is giving me like full energy, you know, taking a leap of faith. This is like spirit and universe inviting you to take those next steps to pursue whatever it is that your heart's desire. See, like all these hearts, the passion, the love, taking a very light approach, not putting a whole lot of, you know, stress into it. Deep knowing in the reverse kind of gives me the energy that you may not be listening to your intuition, or you are ungrounded to where you are not in the know. I am firmly in the belief that if you are ungrounded, you cannot hear the whispers of spirit in that state. And so that just tells me that it's time for you to ground. I would strongly recommend you go outside, take your shoes off, walk around barefoot. I realize now that the reason why my kids, the ones that are still here in my house, and myself, we all walk around barefoot most of the time. And this is not to say that my husband and my other oldest sons are not grounded because they always wear slippers or whatever, but we always walk around, me and my 2 youngest kids, we walk around barefoot a lot. And so for me, that kind of attributes to the fact that that's part of the reason why we're so grounded, going outside barefoot, you know, and doing stuff like that. So I would strongly recommend that you find some ways to ground so that you are able to hear spirit again. Now, between worlds in the reverse, between worlds in the upright kind of gives me that, it's like the 2 of Pentacles for me, where you're, in some instance, being torn between 2 very different circumstances, 2 very different situations. Maybe you're not torn anymore. Maybe you're not in between a situation. You've kind of decided where you wanted to be. But there's still a need here to come to the edge, take the risk, and take the jump, right? But you're not taking those moves, or you're not making those moves because you're not tapped in, and you're not trusting enough of your own intuition to guide you. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, oh my God. All right, so let's take a look at what the lessons are for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during Mercury retrograde. What are the lessons being presented for the sign of Aquarius during Mercury retrograde? Lessons being presented to Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. Lessons for Aquarius. All right. I feel like this is like taking command and authority over your own life. Taking responsibility, taking action. Go. It's go time. I just heard it's go time, but you have anxieties. Child, come to the edge. And the 9 of Swords. You got anxieties about it. It's time to go. You made the decision. It's time to go. Now it's time to boss up and do the damn thing. You're preparing. You've been preparing and working towards the future and waiting for your ships to come in. It's time to go. It's time to take action. Okay? It's time to take responsibility, step up, and own it. I just heard, be that bitch. So be that bitch, right? Angel of Love. I like that. Angel of Balance. It's funny because I was actually thinking Angel of Balance when Angel of Love came out. So I feel like you're being supported here. Okay. Aquarius. You're not listening to your intuition. Door to spirit in the reverse. You're spending too much time in thought. You're not connected. Goddess of the moon in reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your intuition. Everything in this reading is saying you got to go. Happy family is in the reverse. Clarifying the Chariot and the Nine of Swords. So there's a dynamic here within a family situation or connection with people that you deem as family, like family. And it's time to move on from a situation because you are not seeing eye to eye. It's time to move on. And I feel as though you are deeply concerned. You're ruminating, playing things over and over in your mind. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but when you really need to just focus on taking command of your own life with this Emperor card, bossing up and taking control of your future. Okay? How to overcome perceived obstacles for Aquarius. How does Aquarius overcome the perceived obstacles? Damn. All right. I'm kind of feeling as though there's all this when I say there's a gang of stagnation here, there's a gang of stagnation here, and it's all in the same kind of energy. It's like there's a need for you to just go, but you're not, even though you know better. Hangman in the reverse. Hangman is enlightened. You see something for what it really is. You're not happy with it. You have this is not supportive of what you want for yourself. It also, I feel there's a sense of a lack of commitment with this Hierophant in reverse, a lack of commitment on your part, a lack of commitment on their part. Somebody who also abuses their role in your life. You could be dealing with somebody who's abusing their position in your life, in your family, somebody in your family connected to you like family, somebody abusing their position in your life in order to keep you stuck, in order to keep you where you are. To the Three of Swords. I think the biggest thing here is that you're worried about having to separate or part ways. Because I see that you're literally, all these cards are connected to it. You are worried about having to part ways, to the disconnection, the fallout, the heartbreak, the misery, the disappointment, the hurt feelings. I feel like right now I feel like you're playing martyr, personally. You are not listening to your intuition. It's like a whole lack of awareness, and it's like you see something, but you're not listening to your intuition, and there's like a lack of awareness. You're trying to, you're lying to yourself. You're afraid. Angel of Strength in the reverse. You're afraid. You're afraid of literally the truth of what you see in the contract. See, family, this happy family in reverse, contract, Hierophant in reverse. It's time to go. Three of Swords. It's time to go. And right after you go, the other side of that is your blossoming abundance. When you go. What do you need to release under this full moon, Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to... You got somebody here who's... Everybody, all these last readings, there's always this... There's this focus. You've been focused externally too. You're focusing on things and people and situations outside of you. You are not focusing enough on yourself and your own healing, getting your bag. You're not focusing on yourself. You're focusing on everybody else. Not listening to your intuition. Or you're dealing with somebody here who's codependent. And again, not taking their, this is a lazy person. Somebody who can't produce for themselves. They can't create for themselves, and they rely on other people. You got to stop investing in those people and learn your worth and your boundaries. Child, I promise you. The happy family card for me is like the 10 of cups, right? So if the happy family card is in the reverse, that would be like the breakup of the family dynamic, the loss of the family situation, right? Happy family in reverse to the contract, which is in the upright, which is the actual relationship, the contract between you. But then there's this imbalance. And then with the 3 of Swords, the separation of that contract leaves you 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups leaves you happy. By exercising your boundaries, I only want to deal with truth. I only want to deal with honesty. I know my worth. I'm not putting up with no bullshit. I'm listening to my intuition. But again, right now, you're not tapped in. I feel like you've been completely ignoring the signs and the symbols that are it's like everything is telling you, stop investing in this situation. Invest in yourself. Somebody's living in the past. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse. You need to tap back in and follow your gut. Listen to your intuition. Fear is holding you back. And it's just making you stay in a thinking mode, not a doing mode. Caring connections in the reverse. This relationship is over. It's come to an end. All right, what steps does Aquarius need to take to prepare for the next new moon cycle? The steps Aquarius needs to take to prepare for the next new moon cycle and new moon intentions. What does Aquarius need to do to prepare for the next cycle? Somebody here has been trying to manipulate. There's some injustices here, or there's some lies. There may be some lies here. Something that's been done dishonestly, manipulation, confusion. Somebody trying to create confusion within a relationship. But I feel like this is to create stagnation. You're being protected. It's like literally you're being asked to move forward on your journey and you are stuck. You are not moving forward and you need to move forward. And part of it again has something to do with you're not grounded. A lot of this is just you're not grounded. So when you're not grounded, it also translates into not having the confidence. It's like all of it's tied together. If you're not grounded, you don't have the confidence to move forward, or to even like defend your. Okay, then we have a broken heart. I'm sorry, but this relationship is not it. It feels like there's just somebody here is just trying to create, you know, imbalance and with a lot of manipulation and lies and just. Smoke and mirrors, what I just heard. Smoke and mirrors. And I kind of feel like you're being challenged to like see something for what it really is, so that you're no longer in a confused state. And yeah, it's going to be, it hurts to recognize, or to realize that maybe the people that you've been dealing with don't really fuck with you like that. Obstacles are being removed. There may have been a child involved. If there were children involved, if that was what was perceived as the obstacle, that obstacle has been removed. Yeah, Scythe, there's something being cut away. There's something coming to an end or being cut away. You may have people that are gossiping, talking and gossiping about you. And the this is about having patience while you grow, patience while you mature. And I think also too, you are going to find out very soon who has been loyal to you and who has not. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else? Ground yourself. Go outside barefoot. Sit on a patch of grass. We've been talking about this the whole time. Consider other options. Think outside of the box. Maybe sing synchronicities of 666. Balance peace in your life, especially with your loved ones. Silently suffering. There are no extra points for being a martyr. Who are you doing it for and why? Walk in your truth. Be seen and heard. Authenticity is key. It's coming together even when you don't see it. Have faith. Cut cords. Detach or take a spiritual bath. Clear your energy. Step into your power. You are the bomb. Let's get a couple of shadow reflection. Get off your ass. Your fear and inability to change keeps you clinging to the past, ideas, values, people, and relationships. No detours. This is not a time to go off course. Stick with the plan. Have faith. The feeling will pass. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your own situation, please give the video a thumbs up so that we can circulate it to those who need to see the message the most. I want to thank you for those of you who've been supporting my channel, interacting, joining the membership, sending in tips and donations, booking readings. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Again, if you'd like to book a personal, all my information is below in the description box. My books are always open, all right? I love you guys. Until next time, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.